Science in the Kitchen with Dominic. Today we're going to have a look at how we can make salad dressing. But when you try to make salad dressing, there's actually a big problem. The big problem is that you have to mix something that looks like water, so a vinegar, which contains mostly water when you think about it, and oil. And if you've ever tried to mix the two of them, you'll realize that it's actually almost impossible. So if I try to mix, let's say, some oil here, and I add some water, you'll see that even though I try use a whisk to mix them, they may temporarily look like they're mixed, but it's gonna take just a few seconds and they're gonna separate again in their layers. So they are actually impossible to mix. You can't dissolve one in another. Well, that's a problem because, you know, when you make salad dressing, you do need a fat or an oil, and you do need a vinegar, and vinegar is mostly water. Actually, when you think about it, you also have a bit of math involved here. So to make a good salad dressing that most people will enjoy in North America, you actually need 2 portions of oil for 1 portion of vinegar and 1 portion of sugar. How do we get this to mix? Well, we need to use what we call an emulsifying agent. So you need to emulsify the solution. When you emulsify, that means that one of the 2 components will become small droplets into the other one, and it's going to stay like that. And there are various emulsifying agents. They are used in many mixtures where it's actually it's not an homogeneous mixture, but you try to make it look like homogeneous. An example would be mayo, where you want to get all of those droplets of oil and also the vinegar, so it's kind of very similar to salad dressing, and you want to emulsify that in your mixture. We're going to give it a try. So here, see, you can be creative. That's the magic of cooking. I got a bunch of vinegars and acid. So I've got the regular white vinegar. I got some, red wine, white wine vinegar, which is not wine. Keep that in mind. I have rice vinegar. I have champagne vinegar. I have lemon or lime. So any of these would make a good salad dressing. For my oil, I think I've got some grapeseed oil, some olive oil here, and sesame oil. So depending on the kind of flavor that you want to get, you choose 1 acid and then you choose 1 oil. And for the sugar, I've got some good old Canadian maple syrup, some brown sugar, some white sugar. You could also have honey if you want. Okay, so let's give this a try. So I said 2 of these for 1 here and 1 here. And I'm gonna mix it in here. So let's go with balsamic vinegar, 1 portion. There we go. So now we get the vinegar, and I'm going to add the oil, and you're going to see that the oil doesn't mix. So I'm going to go with the good old olive oil. So I said 2 of these, 1 and 2. And then 1 sugar. I'm going to go with good old maple syrup. It's always good. Now, obviously, you can change the proportion a little bit depending on your taste. If you don't like it too sweet or too acidic, you can readjust. Now, if I was to mix this, it would separate. If you look at all the layers right now, it's all separated. So, one is floating on top of each other. So I'm going to add an emulsifying agent, and Dijon mustard is actually a great emulsifying agent. So I don't want it to taste like Dijon. I just want to use it as an emulsifying agent. So I'm just going to put like a little drop, and then let's shake this. And you can add other stuff. If you want to add herbs or salt or anything else to change the taste, or berries or fruits would be good too. Strawberries and raspberries would be good. And see, now we have a mixture that doesn't separate. You don't have this separation anymore. Let me give it a try. Would need a little bit of salt to cook it a bit. I would put some hot pepper in there, but that's my personal taste. But we have salad dressing.